I'm telling you the gospel truth before God who made me. Traveling to UK is supposed to be a blessing to me, but the way it's turning, I'm not understanding it anymore. Because when I reason what is currently going on in Nigeria, my heart is shattered. You will see where Wike is standing on podium with his 25-year-old son, Jordan, the one they are packaging now for House of Reps. He is addressing the people, the youths, and the son is just close by him, smiling. Meanwhile, jobless youths are standing under the sun, shouting and singing praises. Praises to a man who has ruled Rivers State for 8 years. If you listen to him each time he wants to brag, he will be bragging with flyover 1, flyover 2, flyover 3, flyover 4, till flyover 12. That is his greatest achievement. Recently, he said he created job for 12,000 youths and Fubara discontinued the job opportunity. The question is, how many relatives of Wike is in that job? If care is not taken, it will be OSPAC. If you've not gone to Port Harcourt to know the people that are OSPACs are those people. They are more or less like jobless people on the street. Those people that are doing courtism in Port Harcourt. He gathered them, gave them gun, and used them for local security. Except if you think that living Nigeria is you escaping your responsibilities. That's the only set of people that live Nigeria and they feel happy. It is not liberation for me. Because I know that regardless of whatever I become here, there are millions of people in Nigeria that are dying every day, struggling to see what to eat. If you see what happens in the first world country and see what is currently going on in Nigeria, your heart will be broken. You can never have peace of mind. I'm being sincere with you. You can never be happy. Meanwhile, we have a lot of natural resources. We have a lot of money flowing in and out of the country every day. When it comes, it will be looted. Sharing with people like Wike, they keep cutting away with what belongs to the people. That is why everybody is in perpetual pain in that country. As I speak to you now, I've never seen anybody use convoy since I got to the UK. The one that would come way, they will break traffic light in Nigeria, do everything the way they want to do it. Drive without plate number. Carry security escort, intimidate everybody. You see the guy standing close to Wike, that's his son. People will rule you. When they are done ruling your lives, they will package their children to continue with your own children. Because you've come to this life to suffer. Your own work will be to stand and be shouting praises. President Tinubu will borrow money. They will share it among themselves. Use it to empower themselves. Use it to empower their families. Do shamble projects everywhere. Make laws for the poor people, which they can never respect. If you see half of what Nnamdi Kanu has seen in life, you may even do worse than Nnamdi Kanu.
My people, this thing where they happen for this our River State. Now waiting me, I never see before. I never see this kind of thing before. FCT minister, when you dey rule as a governor for this River State, nobody give you headache. You rule for 8 years complete. You can't be FCT minister today. Now somebody bring you become governor for River State. Jonathan wife, hold your hand, go meet Daddy Peter Odele. Say make Peter Odele accept you as in political son. Now through that pattern, you become governor for River State. We know the history. I'm not sure say Peter Odele give you headache. I'm not sure say Jonathan wife give you headache. Now, I no wan allow us sleep with 2 eyes closed for River State. Wetin happen? Structure. My structure. Peter Odele get structure. Other governors wey rule comot for River State, they been get structure. Before it reach you, you bring Fubara come to become governor. Yes. Now somebody bring you to become governor. Not be only you be the first person for this Nigeria wey don't bring somebody to become governor. Not be only you be the godfather for this Nigeria. Baba Tinubu, I know say you dey see wetin dey happen for River State too. Abeg, put mouth for this matter. Minister of FCT, the way where they go so. If Fubara can stand up today, say make him follow you like that, Katakata go bust out for this river state too. And if Katakata bust out for this our river state, we will be ordinary people wait there for the state. Now we go suffer am. Because FCT minister, your children know they river state. As a matter of fact, your children know even there for Nigeria. If Brigade is a verb happen, you go fly come up for Nigeria sharply. We will not know anything self now. We go come the suffer am. You don't rule your time, finish. You don't go. Allow the person where they make the person rule. You not be APC member. You not even there for APC as a APC member. But you the other APC chairman for Rivers State, Tony Okosha, to tell the national secretary of APC, say make him come up body for anything concerning Rivers matter as long as you dey involved. You not even there for PDP again. As you dey now minister of FCT you be. Why they trouble the state like this now? Last year, the same thing. We don't enter this new year, still the same thing. The time where you dey rule as a governor, the people will bring you come on board. If to say them trouble you the time where you dey rule, I'm not sure say you for rule complete 8 years though. As a matter of fact, when you dey rule as a governor for Rivers State self, I respect you well. I like you well because of the things where you been dey do. Different bridges where you been dey create for Rivers State to make hold up, to reduce flyovers everywhere. I say, you do well. But why you can't turn around overnight? Baba Tinubu, call your son FCT minister in order. I no green, now they tear shirt. If Governor Fubara self can't stand up today say I no green, Wala go boss. And if Wala boss, we will be ordinary people where they the streets now we go suffer. This one a new year. Now APC self go decide whether Fubara go come for second tenure or not. FCT minister no be you. Now Baba Tinubu go decide whether Fubara go come for second tenure, whether he no go come for second tenure. No be FCT minister go decide. And the people of Rivers State now then go decide who then go vote for. This thing is getting out of hand now. This thing don't make any sense.
So it's a breaking news, and the Rivers State House of Assembly has now commenced proceedings to impeaching Governor Fubara and his deputy on allegations of gross misconduct. And the video you are seeing here is when funny enough, the House was supposed to resume plenary for 2026 on January the 26th. But as it were now, we've been told that Nyesom Wike, the minister of the FCT and the de facto governor of Rivers State, now insisted that they must resume today. And upon resumption, the first and the only item they did before taking a break was to commence proceedings to impeaching Governor Fubara. And this comes in the backdrop of several issues, including the fact that Wike is now realizing that the APC national structures somehow is supporting Fubara against him. And this is him saying, I dare all of you, I dare Bola Tinubu, I dare Kazim Shettima, I dare the National Assembly, I dare the APC National Working Committee, I dare Fubara, I dare all of you, do anything you like and let's see. So, and of course, we are back to that place where Bola Tinubu thought he brought in some solution. We are back there. Solution never happened. But of course, the dynamics of this is that Fubara is now an APC governor. And let's see Bola Tinubu will go ahead. And because, of course, Fubara will not let this slide, we are going to expect hostilities and a lot of things will begin to happen again. All of the things is just resumption of hostilities. And Fubara and his team supporters will resume all of the things that they did before that made the state of emergency declaration. So we are waiting. The onus is now on Bola Tinubu. We'll wait for all of this to hike again, and let's see if he's going to declare a state of emergency on an APC state this time, and not all of that, because a lot of things were in the offing the last time. It's quite disappointing, and this is my personal message on this. Of course, there is nothing here to look at. We already know why we are here. For those of you that consistently say, go and join politics, go and join the APC, you can sneak your way in, you can find your way in, this is it. Go and join politics. Politics is not dirty. Don't bother to sanitize it. Enter. You just get an office and you can. This is it. This is the problem. When some of you are blinded to realizing that in a corrupt system, you can never attempt to want to be alone. You can never attempt to bring sanity. It's already messed. This is a pandemic, as it were. The Nigerian democratic space is a pandemic. The scene is horrible and terrific. So if you want to, for any reason, say you want to get in there, and when you now get up politically, you can never survive it. Whatever good intention Fubara has, whatever interest he has, all of them has been sacrificed. He cannot. He has to play according to the books. And that's why you see all of the sane minds that we thought we were sane that entered politics. I'm talking about the Festus Keyamo, the Dino Melays and of this world. A lot of these guys, Adams Oshomole, okay, people argue that Adams has always been a criminal from his days in the labor union. But a few persons could see cut him some slack to say, okay, maybe. But all of them joined politics, and there is no. They got worse even than the politicians that have been playing the game. This is the Nigerian political scene. So now look at all of this and say, is it possible for us to, with this democratic process, save this country? This is the borderline. Can we save this country like this? It's strange, really strange, really strange, really strange. And again, another thing in this whole issue is that the Rivers State House of Assembly is resuming plenary weeks before proposed resumption to come and impeach a governor. These people do not resume. They don't sacrifice. They are not committed to helping the people. There's no form of emergency to say, oh, certain developmental dividends have not reached the people. So because of that, we want to sacrifice. We want to commit ourselves to doing extra. When it comes to politics, in Nigeria, the full-time job of Nigerian politicians is politics. Full-time job is politics. They don't even have a part-time role for the people. Politics, then politics, then politics. The people are never in the equation. Right? Wherever you choose to stand in all of this, for me, I've chosen to be a spectator. But I know for a fact that Wike's end is very close. It's very near. All of this Wike is fighting his last. You remember the story of Samson in the Bible? Last fight, that's what he's fighting now. Because he knows, should he not pass this stage, it will end his political career. For some of us that are political analysts, we analyze Wike's political end to happen post 2027. If Bola Tinubu doesn't win, it ends. If Bola Tinubu wins, yet he ends, because an ambitious person, he wants to vie for more office than the Tinubu boys would. But we did not know that it's going to be this early. The Tinubu boys want to ensure that by 2027, Wike will become politically relevant. Even if he still remains as minister, all of this is political capital. Rivers is what they want to take from him now. Is what they want to take from him now. Is political capital. So there he is fighting with his last. The Amale-led House of Assembly is helping him to fight that last fight. But we are going to watch out. We are going to keep our eyes. Because again, none of these people represent your interests. Rivers people, whether Fubara or Wike. However, you can choose to support Fubara to bring an end to the tyranny of Wike. Because that's how it has happened. The tragedy has been there. I made the video when I spoke about this. Peter Odili, Celestin Meya, Wike, Amechi, Amechi ended all the race reign. Wike came and ended Amechi's reign. Fubara is supposed to end whatever you sow, you reap. Fubara is supposed to end Wike's reign. Somebody else will end Fubara. It continues like that. But my problem is all of this analysis, analogy, the people has never been in the equation. The people are not in the equation.
Yes, some Wike. Your fall will be very loud. I assure you. I believe that the North have the capacity and the strength to clip the wings of Yesom Wike if they decide to. Don't mind that if they are keeping quiet. That the silence of the North does not mean foolishness. If Yesom Wike continues in the trajectory of on which he is moving, he will actually be his own Achilles heel. Pride self-destructs. When a politician behaves as bullish as Yesom Wike is behaving, then every other political gladiator who feels threatened will begin to plan for his downfall. Yes, Wike actually has trampled on a lot of people's toes, starting from the period of the last presidential and gubernatorial election. He realized that he played agada politics so that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will emerge as the president of Nigeria, even as against his own promise of actually supporting P2B. And then today you are hearing him saying that he spent a huge sum of money to ensure that Bola Ahmed Tinubu came out victorious in that election. I believe that Bola Ahmed Tinubu will actually not take him out himself. Other political gladiators will, because Bola Ahmed Tinubu is afraid of the profound information which Yesom Wike will actually unravel should his shoulders be ruffled in any ways. All right, and then I can also tell you that in the battle for River State, Fubara has lost it, and then I believe he should just go rest, make other plans, maybe make plans for life after this finishing his the remaining 2 years of his tenure. All right. Yesom Wike should also know that Rivers is not his personal property. It's not his father's house or his father's homestead, where he does everything he feels he can do. He actually, anyways, I don't blame him, because this sort of empowerment and this sort of boldness was actually given to him by Goodluck Jonathan when the wife of Goodluck Jonathan was using him to fight Rotimi Amechi. And today he feels he's bigger than both Rotimi Amechi and all the past governors that have been there before him. Even though a lot of them, after finishing their tenure, left Rivers State alone, he still wants to have this puppet control over the affairs of Rivers State, as if Rivers State is his personal estate. Yesom Wike, your fall will be very loud. I assure you, because if you continue in this trajectory and then you make just enemies, I doubt how many people are his friends now. Now, for him to come and to come and be pointing fingers at the structure of the APC, which he's not even a member of. He's not a member of the APC, and then you are dragging power within the APC, those that are within the party structure. All right, you made everybody leave the PDP for you. Now you're saying that probably the PDP is a shadow of itself, and now you're going to grapple power with those in the APC. You should have actually resigned from the PDP and joined the APC, so you can actually have this proper tussle of power with the hierarchies within the party. But you chose to remain in PDP so that you give the PDP a natural burial. Now all those people that you fought in the PDP have gone to the APC, including our own very Udokoe, the governor of Enugu State. Now the PDP is like a walking ghost, and then your next fight is the APC. Wike is a man that if he does not okay jogomalo or fulogo or halumba, all right, he's a man who is used to power tussles. And then when he doesn't see power tussle, he begins to gallivant everywhere looking for trouble where none existed or where none exists. I believe that the North have the capacity and the strength to clip the wings of Nyesom Wike if they decide to. Don't mind that if they're keeping quiet, that the silence of the North does not mean foolishness. When they take the bull by the horn, Nyesom Wike will cry wolf.
Good day to our viewers all over the world and welcome back to Local Journal. There is a saying that says, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And that is the problem Nyesom Wike is currently having at the moment. He feels he's more powerful than every other person in Nigeria. And that is the reason why the issue happening in Rivers State is still happening. And when two elephants fight, the grass is what suffers. The thing is this. In all of this whole issue they are having, it's never been about the people of Rivers State. It's about their own personal interest and political relevance. I don't know the reason why Wike is fighting tooth and nail to ensure that he has the structure of Rivers State in his pocket. Meanwhile, he's not the first governor to rule Rivers State. He's not the first person to rule Rivers State. Others like Peter Odili and Amechi and the likes have ruled the place, and they've never made any attempt to a kind of like smuggle the state into their pocket and make every other person their puppet. Even when some few persons tried, it never worked, and it's not going to work. When Wike was the governor of Rivers State, what Wike is doing today, nobody can do to Wike then. What he's doing to Fubara today, no man can do to Wike then. And he stood his ground. He used his executive power and ensured that nobody trampled on his right. But look at what is happening today. Wike goes about making derogatory comment against the governor and belittling the governor. Even though you were the person that brought this man to power, it doesn't really matter because others have brought you to power. You didn't become the governor of Rivers State by your own power. You didn't even become the chairman by your power. It was people that put you there. But now the same people that put you there, you are feeling bigger than them and nobody can correct you again. The thing is this. As a person, I like you and I like your personality because you deliver when it comes to like a kind of doing your job. And what you're doing in Abuja is actually a great one, especially the bridges you're building and the road you're constructing. It's putting Abuja on the world map already. And I'll say, okay, you're doing very fine there. But when it comes to politics, I think there are so many things you need to learn. Don't play politics with emotion and try to like kind of put everybody on your side and try to have it in your own way at all costs. There are sometimes you lose some battles and sometimes you win some battles. It is not every battle that you insist that you must win, because some, if you try to win them, it could burn you. And this is one of those battles that I wouldn't advise you to continue fighting. I don't know why you will be fighting a sitting governor because he is not doing your bidding. This is not going to take Nigeria anywhere, and that is the reason why the APC leaders now are against you. You can see how they are making frantic effort to side with the governor and ensure that they put you into political oblivion. And what you remember is this. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not going to trade his own party structure for your relevance. And this is it. If you continue fighting everybody and it gets to the president and he gets fed up with all this whole issue concerning you, of course he's going to like kind of call the bluff, and anything you want to reveal, you are going to reveal them. The truth is this: there is no any other big revelation bigger than saying that okay, another person won the election but it was rigged in favor of Tinubu. That's not a new thing again. Or saying that he has committed several crimes and you've helped him to cover it. That's not also a new thing because we are used to that in Nigeria. So for those saying that Tinubu is scared of punishing Wike or dropping him from his cabinet, I believe you guys are joking and you don't know the power of the president of Nigeria. I believe the man is just looking at him and he doesn't want to be the one to disgrace Wike out of power, and that's the reason why they are using other people to do the work of the president. It's just like a voice of Jacob, but a voice of Esau, but the hand of Jacob. That is what he's playing now, and he needs to tread carefully. And if he continues this way he's doing, and he feels like he's indispensable, and there is nobody that can challenge him, of course, he should know that the fall of an arrogant man is shameful and something he will never wish to happen to himself. So this is what I have to say on this. Can you drop what you think about this in the comment section? And if today is your first time to visit our channel, please can you like, share and subscribe to the channel.